So you want to crush in your acting career this year? Here are 4 must-read books for actor success and how you might be able to check them out for free coming up. Welcome back, Nerd Hatters. It's always great to have you here. Now, for those of you new to this channel, we haven't met yet. I'm Lisa Rodriguez of Nerd of Many Hats, and on this channel, we're passionate about helping underrepresented actors turn their dreams into real life. Now, we do that through videos with tips like this one, as well as how-tos and interviews with actors and other industry professionals. Now, if that sounds like something you might be interested in, be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out. One of the things that we here at Nerd of Many Hats will focus on is wellness, wholeness, mental toughness. Did you know they say it takes 5 years to understand the industry and 10 years to thrive? You heard me right. 5 years to understand the industry and 10 years to thrive. So what does that say about your 6-month or 2-year plan? That if you're not famous by then, you're going back home. Did you know it's not uncommon for actors to be submitted by their agents 100 or 150 times, and that to only result in 1 audition for them? That's part of the realities of this business. So if you're going to be successful, and that's whatever success looks like for you, then you don't want to lose it all to addiction and depression. So you need to focus on your biggest battlefield, which is your mind. The first book, in no particular order, is Failing Forward, Turning Mistakes into Stepping Stones for Success by John C. Maxwell. Now, John Maxwell is one of my favorite authors. I own many of his books. So why this one? Because you need to learn that failure is not the opposite of success. You need to learn the difference between average and achieving people. And so that you can see that failure is actually the path that takes you to breakthrough or breakdown. Book number 2 is The War of Art, Break Through Your Blocks and Win Your Inner Creative Battles by Steven Pressfield. Here's a little background on Steven. He wrote for 17 years before he ever made a penny from writing. And when his screenplay was optioned, it never got produced. He wrote for 27 years before he got his first novel produced. So he might know a little bit about resistance. We have no control over the level of talent we are initially gifted or the ways that we are gifted. What we can control is the work that we put into it. Creative work isn't a selfish endeavor. It's actually a gift to the world. So don't cheat the world of your contribution. Book number 3 is The Actor's Life, a Survival Guide by Jenna Fischer. She's probably most well known for playing Pam in the hit American version of The Office. What I love about this book is that it's part autobiography, but also part tips and insights into the actor's life that's rarely talked about. You need to read this book if you're a new actor so that you can see what the road ahead of you may look like. And if you're a seasoned actor, you need to read this book to remind you that you're not alone and to help encourage you to keep up with the hustle. The 4th book, and definitely not the least, is The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. One of the things that we as creatives wrestle with is our fear. And our fear too often holds us back from creating, but we can't. We have to learn how to deal with what Julia calls our critic, how to push forward through that. And what she's done is in this book, it's actually broken up by week. So you read a chapter a week, and then you're supposed to do the assignments to help you go through it. Now, I'm muy llorona like my grandmother, which means I am a crier. I'm prone to crying. In fact, I think I cried reading each of these books that I've suggested to you. But one of the things I love about Julia, I just feel like it really helped to delve deep and process through some of the things that we all struggle with and we battle against. And it's getting that healing portion that we also need to push forward. I know I'm probably doing a horrible job in communicating to you why this book is a must, but there's a reason why it's celebrating its 25th anniversary. Now, I know a lot of this can seem very overwhelming, especially for those of you who are new, but you definitely need to be preparing your mind. But for those of you who are hungry and are looking for ways that you can act, check out this video, how you can get acting experience for free. And as always, we look forward to seeing your work on the screen.